The wars against the separatists are deadly, and a lot of clone troopers are injured during the fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cosmoteer. And we need to take care of those wounded. So what are we going to do? We're going to build a, well, medical transport. We are going to build a Pelta-class transport frigate. At least that is what she will eventually become. Let's do that. How are we in terms of size compared to the other ones? Okay-ish. And one of the more fun things of the Pelta, in my personal opinion, is the rear section. Let's do that for a moment. Okay, hold on. The idea is good, but I'm gonna start the other way around. Why? Because now I got a thruster in the center. And I'm a lazy bastard. Let's go like so. Ooh. Oh, this can be fun. But no. And the front of the ship. In terms of size, more or less equal to what I wanted. That's good, that's good, that's good. There we go. I believe that is everyone. Lazy Phil, yes, yes. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The engine is big, though. Let's do this. Yeah, that looks okay. Again, this is a transport ship officially, so no need to overpower her. Let's get primary resources in. Crew quarter in the front of the ship. And one to the rear of the ship. Let's put another door in there. Hooray for more doors. And let's take a look. This ship was armed with a couple of turbo lasers and, well, point defense cannons. To me, that is 6 turbo lasers. That is fine. And 2, 3, 4 point defense guns. Seeing a problem right away with one of the doors and one of the crew quarters, essentially. Let's do this instead. And this section of the ship will get 4 crew members extra. I know, I'm cutting my ship in half. I'm doing that on purpose. In essence, I want to create 2 separate ship sections on this ship. Armor her up. There we go. This is too few crew members. Remember, 4 crew members are assigned to those guns. So let's upgrade them. She's a bit of a block, isn't she? Not to mention that we forgot to add the other engines. It's not like I'm doing that a lot, I promise. Yes, I do. I'm doing that a lot, actually. I keep forgetting the engines. Not enough space. Now we do. I removed the reactor. Why did I remove the reactor? Oh, right, that's why. I smart. And let's overload that reactor quickly now. In terms of frontal armor, she is a lot stronger. In terms of armor in general, not just the frontal, but we also have midsection, also have the rear here, the wings that are fairly heavily armored for such a small ship. And of course, she has 4 shield generators. In essence, if the front of the ship gets destroyed, no biggie. The rear section is still capable of fighting and moving. That said, armor. Let's increase the armor a bit. There we go. Now, let us see. The base paint of the ship will be speckles. Yeah, if you look closely, you can see them. Decal 1, dark red, please. Let's go with this section here. Like so. I like it. It's quite relaxing, actually, just building spaceships. I really like it. The relaxing part, that is. Oops. There we go. Layer 2. Slightly more like this. No, slightly darker instead. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, I approve. Yeah, let's use this one instead. Let's continue that all along the reactor core. engine core, pardon me. Did I just say reactor core? What the hell, man? There we go. Let's darken her up a bit. Then we have a darker line here. Of course, there is something that I really wish this game had. Back in the days, I played a game where you could design your own starships. What was it called again? Starship Corporation. And while the game, well, it was never really finished. At least not to the extent I would have loved to see. You could design a ship, and those ships you could design multiple decks. And that was really fun. And you could do missions with them, and it was all very basic. You can find the game on Steam, actually. Wouldn't buy it if I were you, but I used to really enjoy it. And this reminds me a bit of that game. I'm going to move layer 3 to become layer 1. Simply select and drag to change the layers, if you didn't know. Yeah, do I want that? Or do I want this? I like this here, but then I need to do something about this section, and I just know the way. There we go. And let's turn off the background sound, shall we? Wing, 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 wing. Bloody reactor sounds. Not my favorite sounds in the game, I fully admit. Yeah. I think we got ourselves a nice little ship. Of course, we still gotta test her and all that, but well, that's gonna wait, I suppose. That's gonna wait. One thing this ship doesn't have are airlocks. Let's add 2 airlocks in that section, 1 airlock in this section. And then the second thing this ship does not have is cargo space. And there we go. In fact, I'm gonna do this. Make it so. It's not a lot of cargo space, I fully admit. She's not meant to be a freighter. I mean, if I want a freighter, I'll get this ship. Although, 22 cargo spaces. It's not much more, but in a much more compact area. You know what? Let's place her here, just for shits and giggles. There. So, my Republic escort fleet is starting to take shape. A Corellian corvette that has a problem with one of her shield generators. Millennium Falcon with her base design, the freighter. The Consular class, and now Save ship design. Republic ships. The Pelta class, light cruiser. And in terms of costs, the Pelta class is a bit more expensive than the Consular class. 175 to 19, but not much. In a straight-up fight, she would lose, though. I mean, the Consular, although with her heavy shielding, she might actually be able to withstand the firepower from the Consular class. Oh, that would be very funny. You know what? Let's try it out. Whee! All hands, man your battle stations. You guys, neutral. You, allegiance. Player 2 and engage. She has plenty of small turbo lasers. That is the thing. The Pelta might actually be able, with those lasers, to breach. Will the Consular survive? Yes, she will. Consular shield is holding. Consular class focus fire. You cannot target the point defense guns, that is a bit of a shame, but let's see. Let's target the lasers here for now. Indeed. These ships cannot kill one another. It's a draw. Delta. AI normal. Delta's trying to gain some distance now, and is focusing her fire more. On the other hand, I'm going to try to flank around. Execute. Target the side of the ship. Come on. Come on, Consular. 2 hits, 3 hits, 4, 5. Look at that. It's time to maneuver. And with maneuvering warfare enabled, I think I should be able to beat her. Come on. My shields are holding. The AI is still shooting at my shield generator, but it's close. If I can knock 1 or 2 of her guns down. Haha! Success! Let's target the crew quarters instead. The question is, will I be able to maintain this with my Consular? Boom! Target the reactor and speed things up. I was wondering, am I still shooting? But yeah, I am. Doing a lot of damage, as you can see. The walkway is gone. 1 more hit. We'll finish off the front section of the ship. In fact, let's get rid of it completely, just for shits and giggles. There we go. what will the AI do with half the ship gone? And that's the thing of this cruiser. You may back away. In theory, this ship is still more than capable of fighting. She has some armor damage to the side here, that's interesting. Especially this one here. However, she is intact, her shields are holding, and her guns are firing. And that, my friends, is the idea of the Panther-class cruiser. Not a lot of firepower, it's early game only, but it's a lovely support vessel, I hope. The question is, can we actually defeat her? Speed it up. It's damage to the engine there, did you see? Man, that sound. Let's go to 15 times speed. Thank God for speed mods. That said, I'm struggling to actually do more damage to her. Haha, gotcha. Eventually, the Pelta will lose, but she can run like the best. Look at that. Go. Oh, wow. Look at the distance. Can she keep up? No. Well, of course, she is struggling a bit, of course. There we go. Yeah, you've given up, haven't you? There we go. AI, none. Allegiance, neutral, please. Thank you. And let us reset the crew to take a look at her speed. 54.8. Is that fast? Well, it's not even half. No, it's over half. Pardon me. Of what the Consular can do. Consular is really fast. Although the Corellian Corvette isn't much slower. While it's a very big ship in comparison. I mean, well, not even. Yeah, the Consular one can fit into the Corellian Corvette with ease. So, 2 small escort ships. Done and done. What else shall we do? That is a very good question. I'm glad you asked. Captain, we have hostiles dropping out of hyperspace. Report, we have 5 Munificent-class frigates, supported by a Omni and 2 Providence-class warships. Let's magnify on the Providence for a second here. Heavy guns, heavy lasers to the side. This thing is a side brawler, and they will hurt. Luckily, the Republic fleet is ready to defend. And let us introduce my fleet is divided in 3 divisions, essentially. Division 1 is built around consular ships, Arquitans class Corellian corvettes, and a very small Acclamator class Star Destroyer. Mental note, I need to build a bigger one, because this one is a bit small, especially if I compare it to the other Star Destroyers that I have here in my fleet, namely the Venators. I have 2 Venator class Star Destroyers, and with this fleet I am hoping to defend myself against these Munificent class warships. I'm gonna send in my, well, 2 of my escort ships here in the flank. Venator will frontally attack that ship. These 2 ships remain in reserve for now. I know having reserves in this game makes absolutely no sense, except for the fact that we could turn friendly fire on. I'm not going to, not for this fight. The Omni has a lot of point defense guns, but is not a major threat. The Providence classes, however, are. Try to get behind her in some way. Aquilans over here. Consular, I need you here. And I need you to tie down that ship. If you can. Ladies and gentlemen, battle has been joined. The Munificent class frigates, of course, have a lot of batteries, including some large laser batteries, and they have a shit ton of shields. These things are very hard to take down. In fact, I think even my Venators struggle slightly with them. Incoming laser shots. Bang! Oh dear, yeah, this is gonna be a disaster for my fleet. Oh, look at that. This consular will be ripped to shreds. Her light armor will not withstand sight-mounted firepower. None of that magnitude. The Aquilans class is very fast. Let's go into position. See if we can flank that ship. The consular damaged from the sight-mounted firepower, but still there. And she is turning her shields, that's good. Oh, that's a lot of point defense guns being activated. In fact, let's have some fun with the point defense. Freeze the game. There we go. 20 point defense, offensive and defensive fire authorized. Let's make sure she can actually do something. This ship. Please fall back. Look at that. Consular class cruiser, you have succeeded in your objective. Target the reactor. The engines of the enemy vessel. Ooh. You're in a perfect firing position as well. Although, look at that. My first cruiser is being ripped apart by the firepower from that heavy ship. Yeah, right now I think the CIS ships that I have, oh my god, they're crushing my light ships here, literally, are stronger than my Republic ships. doing some damage against this cruiser, but it's not enough. Cruiser, frigate, and oh! Aquilans took a nasty hit there. The rear of the enemy ships is a weak spot though. Oh! What is that? Consular class just detonated. Yeah, being crushed against the enemy ships, leaving no room to maneuver. Let's try backing this one out of there, although we might be able to get in this direction. The rear shield has failed on this magnificent frigate. And we're detected a large explosion in the rear of this Providence. Target the reactor, all ships. Take that Providence down. That would be huge if I could kill that. In the meanwhile, this Corellian corvette, try to outflank her. And what's happening here? The Providence is trying to shoot at the badly mauled corvette, but is unable to. Rear-mounted engines have been destroyed on this Peltas. Close the distance, stay away from that shield generator. Evasive maneuvers, please. And this guy, the Acclamator, may move in. Another Aquilance has lost all of its engines. She's dead in the water. Let's turn her around and focus her fire on this droid ship that is near her. While the Star Destroyer there, the Venator, is taking apart this Munificent class frigates. But this is the main prize here. Come on, if I blow this up, we might actually get the cockpit as well. Let's see, cockpit is damaged, not destroyed. Target the cockpit, and then this... No, the other one will do that. Start working here on these side-mounted weapons. Whoa, what's that? Lasers. Mining lasers from the Omni are opening up. Can you pull back, Consular? What's left of you anyway? I mean, it's nice to actually rotate the enemy target, but... yeah. Venator, please move out of range of this Providence, because she's being annoying. In the meanwhile, that Providence is taking more and more damage. Venator. Let's overload that shield on this direction, shall we? And Delta, please. Oh, damn it! There went your main engine. The range on these laser guns are very big. The Aquilans are managing to keep the Providence occupied. Thank God that the AI control is so bad. Venator, please move to the other side. We caused massive damage to the enemy warship here. In fact, I'm going to pull this ship out, and this one. Let's start working on the Omni instead. You will go attack that frigate. Because this Providence is done for. I mean, she still has plenty of ammo for her guns, and she still has shields that she can keep operational, but not for much longer. This consular may retreat. This Pelta-class frigate may strafe away as well, because that's the only engine you still have. In fact, let me see. Hyper jump, hold orders, strafe, rotate. No. Flight direction. To the rear, please. And fall back. You're out of the fight. Same goes with this Corellian Corvette here. Let's pull you out. Not losing ships is more important than killing droids. Come on, if I can knock out the control center here, then I can move my ship around. Okay. Over here, please. Away from the fearsome Munificent. This ship, lost her main engine, of course. Rather frustrating, but this ship is essentially dead. So, Venator, let's join in another fight. Ooh. This Acrilan's blown up bridge. Yeah, this guy is fighting the big guy on her own now. That's a very bad idea, generally. Luckily, I have other ships still available to assist. Talking about assisting, oh dear. The guys that were meant to keep this one occupied have failed. I really want to finish off the guns on this ship. These 4 or 5 blocks that I need to kill. The Acclamator has done some damage against the droid ship. However, I'm going to pull you away. To assist this Venator, I think. Corellian Corvette lost her center line structure, so let's pull her out before her reactor goes up in flames. You target reactor, execute. And there we have it. The Acrilan's has blown up, but the Venator is in the field. Venator, please focus fire here, here, here. Take her out. You have actually succeeded in breaching the enemy ship. And you have destroyed the reactor of the enemy ship. Excellent. Munificent is out of engines. Focus fire. Now, if I can knock that shield generator out, I'd be happy. Although, I doubt that will work, so let's do this instead. Target all reactors. Look at the amount of fire coming in from the Omni there. It's not strong, but eventually it will add up. Let's see, we managed to knock out one of the primary guns of the Providence. Yeah, the Venators are really decent ships. Not the greatest, I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of people could build a lot better ships than I do. I'll be completely honest about that. But still, I like her. So, 4 ships pulled out. In essence, all my escort ships... No, these 2 are still here. Somehow. Barely. And that's all the escort ships still intact. No, there's another one, a third one here. That is currently trying to assist. No, let's do that instead. Taking out one of these guns is really useful after all. Especially since after that is the ammo compartments. You know what? This Munificent is no longer a primary threat because you cannot really move. So let's go. The other Star Destroyers, on the other hand, Acclamator, start focusing on the droid supply ship. Look at that. Carillion Corvette is falling back nicely. And now the other ship should start turning as well. Although, let's keep her fighting this ship just to keep her shields aimed towards her. We're taking fire from the side, that's not good. What do we have here? Destroyed Munificence. Okay. This guy is disabled, that guy is destroyed. This guy has seen better days, but... I really want to kill that shield generator before it comes online again. Pretty please? Stop going in that general direction. Why is that shield generator not online? It needs one more power. And there she goes. Talking about power, let's focus on the reactor. This ship is focusing on a reactor as well. The Omni is about to die. That leaves this Munificent that is doing nasty amounts of damage to my Consular class ships. Sadly, this Munificent decided to intervene with my destruction of her. The Consular is still attacking this ship, keeping her somewhat occupied. And this Peltas, you know what? You will move to the side from now on. Let's get you back into the fight. Ooh, one of my missiles. I don't have a lot of missiles on my ships, but this guy should have some. Here, in the rear. To 2 rocket launchers. Consular is dying. In fact, she lost her bridge. That is very bad indeed. The other Pelta is coming in. 0.3 meters a second, but hey, it's better than nothing. Talking about nothing. You go. We're not needed in this sector anymore. These droid ships are done for, after all. Without a reactor, these point defense guns will shortly fail. Not to mention that I think all her fire suppression, is either being destroyed or they can no longer be reached. Excellent. So that gives me 2 new ships, well, new, 2 ships to assist in the destruction of the enemy. Ooh, this ship has seen better days. You know what I'm doing here, don't you? Let's cut her in half. There we go. Now there are 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. In the meanwhile, my Corellian Corvette managed to sneak up on the weak spot of the cruiser. Hello. 2 Venators. Still somewhat intact. Massive frontal damage on this ship. Some minor damage to the side of the ship here. This one is still very fight capable. Okay, well, we have a Providence to take out. Move in from the front. Acclimator, what's going on? Oh, you lost an engine. That explains why you are so slow. Mind you though, we're still not quite done. This Corvette somehow is surviving against the wreck of that hostile. In fact, let's divert the Acclimator to deal with that. Target the reactor and fire. Bring all the guns to bear. Careful now. Don't get tossed aside by your friends. As this Providence goes down, I think the Republic has prevailed. The Omni is burning up. This is a wreckage. This is more than a wreckage. Oh. The shield generator went offline. Naughty. And of course, I have 4 ships that I managed to pull away that managed to survive. And there goes the main reactor. 1 more salvo should do it. As she breaks up into separate parts. Victory for the Republic. This guy still has a command structure. There we go. All player 1 ships that can still move. Let's rendezvous with the rest of the fleet. Oh my. Well, she is moving. You are down to a single engine, and as such can only move very slowly. You can move very slowly as well, but yeah, some of them can move a lot faster, to be honest. There we go. 3 meters a second. We survived. Our giant fleet survived, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhat. Well, that was fun. I think... What happened to you? Why did you just die here? You must have... Either you've been pushed by the Venator or... Huh. Well, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. See you next time when we build some stuff and we might actually, you know, fight with some stuff. Until then, I wish you a very fond farewell and, well, in this case, may the force be with you. Take care, folks.